Friends, in this puzzle, it is black to move and find a forceful way to win. So here you can pause the video and think how black can win in the current position. If we look closely, then it looks like, obviously, if we look any puzzle for a very short time, then knight jumping to f2 is a check, and white must lose a rook, and we are exchange up. But there are even deeper things happening in it, so we need to look every puzzle, every position that arises in the board very seriously. So the obvious move here, it is queen to h4. By this move, black is threatening mate in s2. So the only way to stop is to push the pawn to s3. Now what? Because if we see, now our knight is under attack though it cannot be taken because the s3 pawn is pinned, but as white will attack the bishop on c5 by the knight jumping to a4, then we may come in a problem, because after that the king will move to the g1 square and that knight can be taken. So what to do now? In this kind of situation, it is very hard for any players, whether it is a beginner or a master, to think what to play next. So here again we have to imagine that how black can mate, and the only thing that looks like, if the black queen will step to g3, then I think there is a mate. Okay, let's try. If now the knight will not be taken, then there is mate in s2, so white is forced to take the knight with the h pawn. Now instead of queen moving to h2, the queen moves to h4 and it is a checkmate. So in this kind of puzzle, we have to look ahead 2-3 moves ahead, because there may be mate, but in first sight it did not look like. It looked like the queen comes to h4 and the pawn is pushed to s3, then what will we do? So that kind of situation we have to look a little deeper, and we have to mate in such kind of position.